This is actually kind of a new feature that I'm calling the MakeCode Arcade Game of the Week. And so what's the deal with this? What's the deal with the Game of the Week? Well, I'm about to tell you. If we take a look at the MakeCode Arcade homepage, what you'll see is this is the page that normally loads. You get this cool graphic that it gets you excited about checking out MakeCode Arcade, your own projects that you've saved and the new project button, as well as some tutorials, some pre-made games done with blocks, pre-made games done with JavaScript. And then we get this section called the Community Games. So if we look at this Community Games section, you can try out games that have been submitted by users on the MakeCode forum. So if I click on this DuckSplat game, which is my game of the week, it will take me to this page on the MakeCode forum. So if you're interested, go to forum, that's singular, forum, one forum, forum.makecode.com, and this will take me to the entry by Dean Faisal is the user. I hope I'm getting your name right. And he submitted this game and said, hey, here's this cool game I made, and I'd love it to go into your community game list. And it got then selected by the MakeCode team and placed into that front page. I saw it there. I checked it out. I thought it was really cool, and so I've picked it as my game of the week. So let's have a look at the game itself. When you go to that forum post, you can then drag the PNG file, that image file that the game is connected to. Oh, there, I've died already. And you can drag that into a MakeCode session and play immediately. You can also check out the code. So I'll show you the gameplay first. So here is the game, and you can see what you're doing is you're moving your little duck and avoiding getting splatted by these plungers that come down on you. And it's super hard. Dean says that his high score is 42. I think my high score is like 16. So clearly I need to play a lot more. And what I thought, not only was this really cool creative gameplay, and it's using mostly elements that ship with MakeCode. There we go. What's my score there? 13. So he created a really cool game element, which is the acceleration of the plungers increases over time. So they get faster and faster. It gets harder and harder. And so I thought it would be cool to take a look at how he's doing that. If we head over to this forever loop. So this is kind of the main gameplay. There's setup stuff, and then this is the main gameplay. He's iterating through this list of the enemies. So he has this enemy list, which is each of those plungers. Each of them is a sprite, a really, really tall sprite that just goes up off the screen and then comes down. And as he is dropping the plungers down, he's checking the maximum acceleration variable that he's created, and he's, I think, adding that to the time start, the time since start, and dividing that number by 100. So there's a game counter called time since start in milliseconds that's running from the time the game starts, and so he's setting that acceleration value to be whatever it previously was, which was max acceleration, plus this new value divided by 100. And so at the end of this loop, he's actually got a bit of JavaScript there. You'll see it's not done in blocks. I'm not sure why, because I think you can do that in math blocks. So I'll take a look at that myself later. But really cool to be able to look at someone else's code and see how they're making something. Not only is it a lot of fun, but you can also learn about how the game is played. So I'll give it another shot here. Here we go. Got to find one that's moving slowly. And he's also devious because the amount that you move is not in increments. It's fluid, so it's really easy to just get nicked by one of those plungers on the way down and murder the poor duck. So that is my MakeCode Arcade Game of the Week, and it is called DuckSplat, and I encourage you to check it out.